Good morning, Quiet here. Welcome to day 3 of my hike of the West Highland Way. I am at about mile 22. Spent the night here at this campground next to the loch. It's pretty cool. It's rained a little bit, but not too much. Getting out a little bit late. It's like 9 a.m. I was planning to leave earlier, but I realized that I stupidly left some toiletries at the last campground, so I was hoping I could wait for the store to open because this is like the last resupply for the next 20 miles or so. There's no other campgrounds or towns between here and then, so probably going to be wild camping tonight. The no camping zone ends at about 8 miles, so if I get past that, then I will find a place. So yeah, no real plan today. Just going to walk until I feel like stopping. We're pretty much starting the Loch Lomond section proper, so pretty much just be following this all the way up for the next 30 or 40 miles. And it looks like the shop is opening, so I'm gonna grab my stuff and head over, pick up some supplies, and head out. Okay guys, and I'm off. It's about 9:30. Got everything I needed. Ready to spend the next 20 miles or so in the wilderness. Yeah, this is kind of an infamous section, this path along Loch Lomond, so I had been considering maybe putting in a few more miles today, but probably not going to happen. Over the next 10 miles, it looks like it's about 1,500 feet of ascent, which is almost what I did yesterday. I know I'm doing these lower mile days, but I still don't have like my trail legs yet. It's been, I think I've only done like a couple hundred miles, I mean, if that. Because I had to skip some sections because of illness or injury. So yeah, it's probably gonna be low mile days for a little while, but I will eventually get there. It's about the journey, right? In case you missed it yesterday, I apologize. The video quality's a bit off. I lost my ND filter. Until I get that replaced, I have to like use non-optimal frame rates. It's kind of technical, but it just means quality isn't where I want it to be. But hopefully it's coming out okay. I got some beautiful views of the loch here. It's really nice. Okay, looks like the first big climb of the day is coming up. Holy crap, that was like a near vertical ascent. Oh my god. Yeah, you can't really see through the trees. I'm pretty far above the lake now, or the loch. Yeah, but I think I got to the top, so from what I've heard, though, it's going to be kind of a lot of that for the whole way through the loch. Okay. That was invigorating. Okay, guys, I just passed the sign back there. It looks like I was a little off in case you're planning on doing this. There are some, this is a controlled camping zone, but it looks like about 5 miles on, there's some youth hostels that allow camping. So that's an option for you. That's a little too short for my day, so I'm going to keep going. I think I'm going to shoot to camp along the loch tonight. There's some shore access, about 10 or 11 miles, so I think that would be the goal. It'd be nice to camp right on the loch. Should be picturesque. I haven't done much like drone footage. Like, I've been carrying this drone. It's not like a full proper drone. It's not like a DJI one. It's pretty limited. It's like a little folding AI selfie drone, they call it. And I'm going to be going over all my cameras and my gear and stuff after I do this. So Make sure you like and subscribe to stay informed about that. And that's free. And if you'd like to help support me out here, I've booked a one-way ticket, so I'm just going to keep hiking and traveling till the money runs out. So if you'd like to support me, I've got my Patreon link below. But yeah, self-plugging aside, the drone I have is pretty limited. I can get some aerial shots, but the distance is kind of small. But mainly, I just haven't really been using it because there's been a lot of people. I don't really want to disturb the peace of the trail. But yeah, now that we're heading to more remote areas, I'll try to make use of it more. Okay, looks like we've got our second climb of the day. Oh God, just keeps going. Okay, just taking a moment to look at this very scenic green Jurassic Park level scene right here because, yep, still going. No idea how much further is to go, but it's not over yet. Okay, I think I finally crested it. Oh boy. That was tough. Now it looks like it's finally downhill, but I think I could see a view through there. So yeah, Loch Lomond is kind of the official start of Scotland's Highlands. So it's going to get a lot more mountainous pretty soon. Yeah, as it stands down, kind of going through some pretty thick woods right here. Okay, well, it's nice to come out of the woods and find the pub. Interesting name. Yeah, pint sounds good right now. Okay guys, just left the pub. Stayed there a little longer than I thought I would. It's about 1:50 now, so a couple of hours. I thought I'd charge my battery bank while I was there since I'll be at just wild camping tonight. And I only had like one bar on it, so got it up to 3 before I left. I think 3 out of 4. So yeah, back on the trail and thinking about 6 miles to go until I start looking for a camp spot. Maybe more, maybe less. We'll see. Okay, in the camping management zone. Worst comes to worst, I could always stop somewhere along the way to camp. Looks like I've reached a junction here. This is West Highland ways that way, but there's an alternative route this way. And about 90% of the comments on Far Out says to take this one. So, I'm not a superhero, so not yet anyway. So I think I'll take this way, even though looks like it's straight up. Going down looks kind of nice right now, but nope. Let's just take this one. Okay, that was a bit of a climb. Pretty high above the loch now. The thing about these alternate routes is you don't really know the mileage or the trail conditions because it's technically off route. They don't log the alternates like they do the main route. I think it's about 2.5 miles to connect back to the trail. And then after that, I think I'll start looking around for campsites. Okay, back out in the light. It was a little spooky in there. The forest was pretty thick. And going downhill. Win-win. Must have gone to the zone or something because I actually reconnected with the trail about 0.2 back and didn't even realize. So right now about a mile and a half from probably where I'll start looking for camp. Still pretty far above the loch right now, so yeah, still have to make my way down. Looks like it's mostly downhill from here to there, just a little bit of ascent, about 100 feet or so. Okay, please tell me this is it. The comment was a little vague, but it said about 100 meters after that water source to the left was a lovely campsite on the grass. There's a bit of trail through this dead brush here. And okay, yeah, it's a little tight with these logs here, but I think I can make this work. Maybe like right here. And a nice little breeze coming up the loch. Help keep the bugs away, and lovely. Watch the sunset over those mountains there. Okay, it's let me get this frickin' bag off of me. I was just taking a look around on the beach here. I'm right underneath the tree. Yeah, I just saw these really cool rocks. Almost looks like it's melted. It's crazy. I'm guessing it's caused by like erosion from the water. Yeah, that's almost looks like a topographic map. Okay, so stat-wise, I did 11.5 miles today. Kind of having to estimate because I actually forgot to start tracking until after that first big climb. But yeah, it's about 11.5 miles, 1,500 feet of ascent, 1,600 feet of descent, and I burned 2,900 calories. So yeah, it seems about I'm burning between 29 to 3,000 calories a day. Yeah, that seems about right. I'm only doing, 10-ish miles per day, so that's only 450. So I have about an hour and a half before it gets dark. So I'm going to set up the tent and make dinner, and then I'll see if I could try to get some more shots of the lake. Okay, well, the mac and cheese is finished, which means it's time to wrap it up for the night. I actually, when I took the drone out for a spin, I accidentally hit that tree behind me and crashed, but no problems as far as I could tell, except the little display on the crack, but it still seems to work, so it's pretty amazing. It took a tumble from like the top of the tree, so like 15 meters, kind of crazy that it still survived. So yeah, I am a third of the way through the West Highland Way, and I will put on some more miles tomorrow, day 4. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I will catch you tomorrow. Goodbye forever.